Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Good morning. Let's see here. Get all my windows in a row. Great start. I hadn't done a stream in a minute, so I think it was overdue to try to get this project done and just do a quick stream today. I think I'll do like maybe an hour or so. First thing I wanted to do before I get into my project is I'm trying to figure out how to do a like a blur effect on OBS. And I saw somebody do it, and now I'm trying to remember how. I don't want to do a plugin. It should just be like a filter. I don't want pixel art. And I don't want to have to watch a video for it. Let's see. Filters menu. Nope, I don't want to do pixel art. I can do it without a plugin. I think something like an image mask filter where the masked off area would be blurred. Yes. Oh man. I might have to watch the video to see how to do it. It's not urgent, but filters. There we go. Okay. Create a new separate capture source. Right click on this source and go to filters, scaling filter, use the lowest setting, click and drag a corner, this non-smaller window capture, this is tiny, sorry, no, y'all can't see it. Okay, I think we're gonna try this. Why is this blocked off though? Okay. Let me try it. So, I don't know why I couldn't use the same one. Let's see here. I know y'all can't see this, but let me just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to filters. I can move this over here. Scaling aspect ratio. Wait, is that what it was? Use point. And so I was on the right track. I just had to use, I tried to set my own. Oh, what just happened? Okay. Here we go. And that looks really bad. What happened? Let's not, because I'm cropping it. That's why. Okay, so now if we do like this, no, you can still see it. Click and drag a corner of the now smaller window, capture source to make it fill the screen. Right click the source again. Oh, I have to do it twice. Okay, that's interesting. So I do need to crop it some. Well, that was too much. Let's see. Where am I? I can never find, okay, I can never find the transform. So I just want to do I think 100. Oh, it'll show me live. Sweet. 200. We're close. Keep going. I think we want it like that. Let's say 236. see how that works. I don't know why. Oops. There we go. I forget you can just click and drag it. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Then go back, go to filters, scale filtering. Yeah. Right click the source. Scale filtering. Point. There we go. Okay, hopefully that looks blurred. Seems like it is, but not super. Oh. Oh, I know what I did wrong though. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. I did need to make a new source. That's a bummer. Okay. So let's see if we can just duplicate this. Duplicate a source. It's probably a good idea to do this live, right? Why not? Okay, so we've got that. Now let me adjust this one. We're gonna call this one blurred desktop. Interesting. I just copied a reference to it. I didn't even actually copy I didn't duplicate it. That stinks. Can't duplicate. Weird. Okay, I just got to create a new one. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry for the bright yellow. Screen capture. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a bumpy start this morning, but it's gonna be okay. Why is that so difficult? Okay. And it's like so long. You can see how wide my screen is. Get an idea for that. Okay. Well, there we go. That was fun. That was a fun way to start the morning. So now if I need to blur my screen, I can do like that. It's good enough. It's kind of weird. That works. Cool. So yeah, that took a good 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think we're set. Looks like maybe one person watching in Twitch. I don't know. If you're there, let me know. I'm gonna keep working on my. Did I close Safari? I hope I didn't. going to keep working on my app here. It's a photographer networking app. Trying to figure out the best way I can like share this with you, but I think I'm going to keep that there. Okay. Yeah, that works. Open up a terminal here. Here we go. Now y'all can see. And we'll zoom in to make it gigantic for the people in the back. Can y'all see that? I hope you can see that. There we go. And we're using bun, so we're just going to run bun dev. Perfect. And if we open this, it's going to take a second to compile. There we go. Okay, so I just used the Create T3 app. Full disclosure, what I've been working on was a little login. Let's see. I started using Safari for these streams, but apparently I thought I set up a profile that wouldn't do autocomplete, but I guess not. Here we go, autofill. There we go. Perfect. So it's very plain, very unexciting. But I do have some other screens to make. I'll give you an example of one. I think what I want to work on today, this is like our sign up page. It's rough, but I just need to put something up here. So if you can see this one, we've got these like photographers in your area. So like a search, basically a search here, and then also the profile page. I thought I'd work on the profile page today. So when a user signs on, they can edit their profile. So I think I'll start with that for now. Close up some of these here. We got log in, log out. Let's get to profile. And so we're going to use TRCP. I'm trying to remember which of these already has the kind of the hook that I need. There we go. This is it. I always forget how to do this part. So we should already have the API in place, I believe. Photographer, perfect. So we should have like a session where we'd be able to get the photographer ID. And so we would just get the photographer by ID. Actually, let's do it this way. This is going to be similar. But instead, I'm actually going to do photographer. And then ID. Do we want to do ID? We probably want to have something else like a username or something for them, honestly, because we don't want to have to just go to like photographer / some random string or some random ID. So let's do that. Let's do username. There we go. So we'll start with this one. I think that'll be a little bit easier. Just we don't have to worry about the session. It's fine on the other one. Like it's just basically going to be a duplicate of this. So how do we use params in Next? Because I always forget with like the current version how that works. There we go. I don't think it's routing. Is it routing? Dynamic routes. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Params. Sweet. Should be like that. Let's do, oh my gosh. Unsafe member access username on any. Did I do this wrong? Oh, yeah, duh. There we go. There we go. Okay, so if we go here and we go to photographer Jordan, then we should get a page that just says Jordan. Sweet. All right, that's easy enough. So let me, I always gotta like reference what I've done before so I remember how to do it. API from, okay. There we go. And then we're going to do, oh boy, the dog is barking already. Okay, so we have a get by ID, but I think I actually need to update this to get it like one that's by username. So get by ID, that's fine. We have create, search. Let me just do one right here. Get by username. Let's see, Copilot, what you got? Username, we want it to be a string of at least 1 character long. Not name. It should be where user yeah, it's gonna be tough because the way it's maybe it is name. don't have like a first name, we just have name. So there's gonna be some problems with this because I don't think I have anything that's like confirming this is a slug or something. So I think they could have spaces in this name. That's gonna be a to-do to come and fix this. But for now, we'll do that. And username, not ID. I don't know why it keeps yelling about unsafe assignment of any, but okay, so that's good. Oh, sweet, it is just user. Okay, I thought. Oh, do it this way. So we're gonna just throw out something here to see if it's working. Yeah, I know you want me to say this is a type. What I don't get is this here. Why we're upset about this. Use query does not exist on type. What? Oh, query. Okay, and we gotta await that. And we probably need to make this async. Okay, then what? That's weird. Why do I need to do that? Okay. Don't need that. Oops. And we probably need to do some kind of check. That's like if no photographer, then let's we'll do like that. Okay, so I think we're good there. And oh, unauthorized because we're not logged in. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's see if we can get authorized. Can't remember any of the test usernames that I made. So let's just register somebody. And then the bummer thing is I actually like put security on the password, like not security, but you know, the restrictions to make it a complex password. So I think that should satisfy it. Okay, and I don't have a redirect yet for this, but what I say, Luke at Rebels, and then, oops. This is the moment of truth, actually. Did that work? I don't know if that worked or not. There was like no logs, so I don't know. That's awesome. I feel like it should have redirected me. Still unauthorized. Arrgh. Okay, so that's clearly not working. Did I not finish my login page? I thought I had finished it, but maybe I hadn't. Yeah, that should be working. Let me try it one more time. Okay, that's better. Error undefined. Well, that's all right. That's great. That stinks. Okay, so let's not make this a protected procedure. Let's make this a public procedure. There we go. Okay, so let's try that. I'll have to fix that all later. That was weird. Okay. Perfect. So it looks like that's working. Photographer not found. Beautiful. I'm gonna need some Cedar data here. Let's see. What I could do let's do we're gonna need more than that. You can't find name photographer. It's right there. Obviously, we're gonna need a lot more than that, but it's fine. That's really weird. What I would need to do, let's, I guess, kind of like get a structure up of what we need. And I do have like better mocks of this, but I don't know where they are right now, to be honest. So I kind of have to go off of this, this right here. So basically, this is kind of like a carousel, which is not ideal. Maybe we'll just do one hero image for now and figure that out. You got a bookmark option, profile picture, name, bio, gear, details, and then like this banner at the bottom that shows their rate and stuff. We might revisit this if that's really how we want to approach it. So let me just kind of get that mocked up here. We want to have a hero image, and then we need a bookmark icon, photographer name, How does it know? Ooh, location would actually be good. I think that should be on here. No, we don't want that. We want profile image. Okay, so hold on. Name and bio. And then we have their, I guess their location should be up here by their name and their bio. And then we would have, I don't think gear should be up that high. I think details should be first. So we'll have like their website, their social media. Should that be? I don't know. That needs to be somewhere. Let's look at, if we looked at like LinkedIn. Can you not look at somebody without signing in? Huh. Okay, I was like, I thought you could. So this is kind of what I was thinking, something similar, right? So you can't see this. There we go. So we got the name, location, join to view profile, but we got an about. Don't know. I don't know. That wasn't especially helpful of what should be first. Bio should be first. I feel like gear should be secondary, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like gear does not seem like something that needs to be up high. Oops. Too much. There we go. Now we can kind of get a better look there. That works. Okay, so I think that's kind of how we want it to work. And then, whoa, I don't know what that just did, but okay. We'll have gear and a like call to action at the bottom. That can work. Okay. And we are using, what was I about to sneeze? Hold on. Excuse me. I'm using Mantine UI, so I probably need their docs too. Switch this to dark mode, please. Thank you. There we go. So they have a, not a grid, a stack. This is, I think, what we want. It's just vertically, like a vertical flex container. Problem is, this was designed for mobile and it needs to work for both mobile and desktop. So I think I'm gonna have to do something to the main layout, and then maybe I should have done that first. But yeah, it's all right. Stack, perfect. Then we'll put the, oops. Huh, I did not know that that would do that. That's kind of cool. Just hit that double backslash and like closed it for me. Okay. So we're gonna want our hero image to go here. I'd like to use Cloudinary for this. I think I already have that set up. But I do need to install the API or the SDK. I wonder if they have one that's like specific for, here we go, front-end SDKs. We might have like a Next one or React one. Transformation URL. Just need to be able to retrieve the image from Cloudinary, basically. New Cloudinary instance, set your cloud name. So I think I need to do that over under my utils here. And we'll do Cloudinary. This really should be a lib, not utils, but see if that messes things up for me. Okay. Cloudinary. I wish I would keep my zoom in level every time I open up a new tab, but so I want this. Cloud.image returns a Cloudinary image with the configuration set. URL of the image is this. Okay. So this, oops. Where'd I go? Let's try that. Oh, and I do need to install it, don't I? All right, Cloudinary is installed. Oh, hold on, where are you going? I would like to keep you in here, please. Thank you. Oh, do I have to install the types too? How does it import it? Oh, I see. From URLJIT. Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. I got that wrong. There we go. I may not need this one. We'll see. I don't know what I wouldn't know what CLD is. If I was working on a project, I would have no idea. So let's call this, we're just gonna call it Cloudinary because that's not too hard. And okay, so we just want to export that. I don't need this. Let's do that. Why is node modules open? Yeesh. And I do like to add an index here. Hey, welcome, Narendra. Did I say that right? This is actually NextJS. That should be good. So what I'm trying to do basically is working on a photographer networking site, so photographers can find and hire other photographers, maybe like for second shooters on weddings. My wife's a wedding photographer, so they do, like, sometimes you just need an assistant, sometimes you need another photographer on the job. This would be a platform for them to find and hire others. And I'm basically trying to work on this page here. So I imagine there's going to be quite a bit of photos being uploaded. So that's why I'm trying to use Cloudinary for this part. So, perfect. So I should be able to do something like this in here. Oh, not cloud. Cloudinary. So then that should work. And let's just see if we can get an image here. I don't know if this will actually work with their demo or not, but we'll find out. Oops. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. It's almost time for breakfast. All right, so let's try this out and see if this works. Not so much. Cannot set properties of undefined setting props. Okay, well, I'm guessing it just didn't find that image because that didn't actually exist. So I do actually have a Cloudinary account set up, so I'm going to look and see what that is. And I'm just going to switch to this blurred screen real quick. And I'm actually, oops, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Ooh, did I set up with GitHub? I hope I set it up with GitHub. That would be great. I wish GitHub would send me a push notification when I'm using two-factor. Unknown user. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay. I think. Oops. Oh, this doesn't sound promising either. Oh, did that work? Yes. Okay. Okay. Perfect. That worked. Cloud name. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure there's not like anything. It seems fine. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. I have my cloud name here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add my cloud name to my env real quick. Oops. And okay. So that's all set. So how do you know that these exist? Because I think here we go. Oops. Oh, this should be next public. I do need to mark it as public, otherwise I won't be able to access it. And I don't know why these are like, there we go. Perfect. Let me just go back to my env to fix that name. It should be cloud name. Cloudinary cloud name. There we go. Okay. So that should do the trick. And then here, is this the right place to import the env from? I'm not sure. See, that doesn't seem right to me. Oh, maybe this should be a server variable, and I put it as a front-end variable. That would make sense, actually. Yeah, I think that's the problem. So it shouldn't be public. We're going to put it in here. And okay, So that should be good. Let me update the env one more time. All right. Still not there. That's weird. Okay. I think I was just importing it from the wrong place. Okay, sweet. So let's try that. And then in Cloudinary, sorry for the brightness, I have this image called Cloud Sample 5. Actually, there's just one called Sample. Let's just use that. That's easy. I think that's what we already have it set to. So we have this. Why did this get changed? I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because I renamed it. Okay. So this should work now, I think. Invalid environment variables. I don't believe you. I fixed it. Alrighty, well then maybe I did lie. Yeah, okay. Create event v. Oh, this is it right here. There we go. Now let's try. You didn't rename it everywhere. Cannot set properties of undefined. You still can't find an image? Huh. I mean, samples should be there. Cannot set properties of undefined, setting props. Interesting. Let's try that. My image, API key undefined, secret undefined, token undefined. So maybe there's something extra that needs to be done. You can set other config params. I'm just checking to see, is there somewhere where I need to like, oh, sorry, I should bring this over here. I'm trying to check if there's somewhere that I need to set the image to public or anything like that. use the image with public ID. So let's look. Is this image public? And how can we tell? So we might need something more like the Node SDK instead to retrieve the image on the back end. That would make sense. Asset ID, public ID is sample. So, I mean, we should be getting something. Maybe there's just some setting on whether or not it can be public. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not sure about this, but I do know that if I set up using the Node SDK, I think I can retrieve it. So let me try that. Oops, man, I keep doing that. And actually, I do want my terminal back here. I'm wondering when I get the photographer, is there a way for me to add that in as part of the query? I'm not totally sure. But I think this is going to be a server, yeah, this is a server-side rendered page, so we should, in theory, just be able to do it all here. We might want to extract it later, but we should be able to just do it here. So. In a terminal, set your environment variable. Okay, let me blur and get this set. I need the API key and let's see, no, API key, API secret, and the cloud name. I already have the cloud name. All right, so if I go to my console, I think I can see all that. Again, I apologize for how bright it is. I don't know if there's do they have a dark mode on here? All right, I don't see that. Okay, so I can copy the key, copy the secret. Cool. Then over in env.js, then I can share I'm not sure, but I can set that Cloudinary, oops, Cloudinary API key and Cloudinary API secret. And then we want to also set that here. Sweet. That was a bummer. All right. What am I trying to do? Now I'm thrown off because of that. Let's see. In here, Cloudinary v2, interesting. So let's go back to our lib. I think I might want to call this like client, Cloudinary client, or something to like indicate it's for the front end. If I do the rename symbol, there we go. Yeah, I think that should take care of it everywhere, hopefully. Yeah, cool. All right, so now let's do import oops. I don't know how to do v2, but maybe, is it like that? And I can't do an as on that, I don't think. Okay. Sweet, yeah, that works. Does that work? All right, let's see if you steered me wrong here, Copilot. I'm not going to log the config. Upload an image. I don't need to upload. Get and use details of the image. Here's what we need. Get asset info equals. Let's just try this, see what happens. Oops. Okay. Return colors and their response. That's interesting. What does, I don't know what the result looks like. I think if we do as unknown, I think it'll be okay. All right, we'll give that a shot. So if we go to the page and use this, oops, we need to export it. I need this from here. Don't need that for the time being. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. Okay, so we're definitely getting the image. And I think I need to use the asset ID. Oh no, here's the URL. Perfect. The URL. Oops. Let's see what advanced image looks like. Image ref. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got the image. Now what do we do with it? The resource method of the admin API is used to return specific details. The admin API is rate limited, unlike the upload API. Oh, interesting. Transform the image. Create image tag. Okay, so hey, we'll just copy and paste this. Let's try this one. Creates an HTML image tag with a transformation that results in a circular thumbnail crop of the image. Well, I don't need all that. I will need that for the profile picture. But let's just get the image for now. We don't want any transformation at the moment. I don't need colors. There we go. And change that to V2. I think that's what we want, and we want to export this. Okay, so we've exported this function that is just going to basically create an image tag with no transformation because we don't need that. So let's try this one. We don't need that. Oh, it needs to, right, you need to await it. I think. Let's see here. Returned a string. Okay, so we'll say, why does it think it's going to be an any? Okay. Maybe it just didn't pick up on that. Honestly, what we could maybe do is put it in a next image. Is it just called image? Let's see what this does. Oop, it did not like that. Oh, it's just, I think it's just because I didn't give it a width property. Ooh. Can I do 100%? I don't remember. Obviously, I don't need these brackets here. Let me see. Invalid. Huh. How? Okay, let's see here. Image. Both are required, huh? Except for statically imported images or images with the fill property. Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's do fill equals true. Parent element must assign position relative. Well, we'll see if how that works out. Failed to parse. If using relative, so I think I have to add this to my next image config because otherwise it's not going to allow images from that source. I forgot about that. So let me see about doing that. Maybe it's just next config. Should be something in here about images. There we go. So next config, images, remote patterns. Let's try that. It seems like my stream's working a lot more smoothly today. Tried a few different things using Safari. That seems to help. I had been using like a webcam software to pump the webcam into OBS. I'm just going directly into OBS today. So it seems to me like things are working better. Hopefully that's true on y'all's end too. Nope, still doesn't work. Huh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Here's what I do want to get the assets one. I think. No, this isn't it. So if we do it this way, get asset info. Okay, and then we want to do it's going to return any. I don't like that it's just lazily returning any. That's very frustrating. Because it did return. Did it give me the URL? URL. Okay. That's all I really care about. There might be some other stuff, but I'll do that for now. Oh, and I want it to be secure URL, I guess. Okay, and then here, oh, okay, okay. Something happened. I'm not seeing an image, but I'm not seeing an error either. Oops. Where is the image? No, that's the wrong image. Am I supposed to await this? I think it's already awaited. I don't think I have to await it. Oh, okay. I guess I did. What is an HTTP without an S? Hey, 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 Levi, how's it going? Non-secure HTTP. I'm not sure if that's a real question or not. The S in HTTPS stands for secure. Has a big old image. Why is it still angry with me? Because it could be undefined. And you don't want it to be undefined. Well, I guess we can do this. How do I want to do this? It's not a real question. It's in reference to when you changed it. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag. And also, I just didn't notice your question right away. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why they give you two options, honestly. It's a good question. I guess there might be circumstances where you can't use HTTPS. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. So let's do this. We're going to say if there is a secure URL, and I probably have to do this as well. Okay, So if the image exists and there's a secure URL, then we'll do that. Otherwise, yeah, I think that should work. We'll just say it's null. There we go. And then we'll just put hero image right there. How does that work? They want to give you the option to feel insecure like the junior high days. Yeah, no need to go back to that. Yeah, okay, that seems to work. Makes it happy. I'm gonna have to figure out the styling because now it's just one giant image. I didn't think fill was gonna like literally fill the whole thing, but I think I could do. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. I missed who it was, and I don't even know if my little animation worked, but I did hear. Oh, there we go. My animation was buried underneath the desktop. I played with it today, and then we missed a little rocket. Whoever followed, unfollow and follow again, and you'll get a little rocket. But thank you. I appreciate it. So what was I gonna say? Oh, I think I just need to put a little container around here, and that should fix that. So yeah, let's try this. And I can set the height. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, and you're in both chats. Both chats. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm glad you're here though. Okay. H is I don't know what I should set the height to, honestly, but I'm just gonna do like 360. I don't know. It's fine. Well, that didn't do it. Fluid container has 100% max width. I do want that. Watching from a booth at a diner. Ooh, what diner are you at? That seems odd. I thought that maybe I'm missing something. I thought that if I set that container, we'd be good. What if we do something like size is small? Oh, I think I remember. It only works if, let's go back, where were we? Optional props, fill. Parent element must assign position, relative, fixed, or absolute style. Okay. try that. Oh, it's different. It's gone now. Where did the image go? It's called Don't Cross Streams due to TOS Diner. It's very small and looks like my apartment. Well, I'm sure it has some great food. Actually, I'm about to wrap up here so I can have some food and start real work. Okay, so we're loading this image, but where in the world is it? Let me go back to this size. I don't think that's going to make the difference, but just in case, maybe it needs to be by default. The image element will automatically be assigned the position absolute style. If no styles are applied to the image will stretch to fit the container. Yeah, we saw that. You may prefer to set the object fit contain. For an image which is letterbox to fit the container and preserve the aspect ratio. Okay, let me try that. Didn't make a difference though. But if I take, what if I take this out? Oh, okay. All right. Well, it did something. Oh, wait, you know what? I think I wanted that. Not size. There we go. It's not going to make a difference, is it? Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. All right. Well, I got somewhere. Front end is not my strong suit, obviously. So, but I got Cloudinary set up, and I can bring in the images, so that's cool. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go get some more coffee, get some breakfast, and start on work for the day. Thanks for joining, Levi. I will talk to you later.